Time for a weekly update from the Arcade Radio Network. Coming to you, taped from a bunker in northern Stockholm.
So, we are entering week 45. It's already in progress as we are entering this broadcast, this clip, whatever you want to call it. It is today, the 4th of November 2020. And as of now, I have no idea who's going to be sitting in the White House next year, because it's not done yet. But I didn't record on Sunday as I'm supposed to do, because I was lazy. I have no excuse really, but we're here now. However, laziness is one thing, but I have not been, totally inert. I have done a lot of good stuff the last 7 days. For an example, I'd like to tell you that we have 58 new songs going on. That means that the D and E songs are now in play. I have also removed Björn Lynne's Decade, and the Decade was simply his one of his albums, which I found out really didn't have any Amiga songs. They were still great, but this is an Amiga station, so I removed them. His other songs are still there, of course, the ones that are real Amiga mods. I also added 10 new jingles with Nicole telling you funny little stuff, and also mentioning SUGA or Suga, that is the Swedish user group Amiga. Their BBS is now mentioned by name and how to connect there. I also made a jingle for another BBS, that's Nikon BBS, or Nikon as Nicole calls it, because you can't read her papers. Anyway, so that is good. There's also been a number of new messages that I recorded with little funny tidbits and banter and stuff. 4 more messages, and more will be coming. I also made sure that it doesn't say anything like, here's another story from Demon, because, stories are generally a little bit longer than 10 seconds. So now Nicole is alternating between 5 different ways of introducing this segment. So she may say something like, here is another questionable wisdom from your host Demon, or something like that. It makes it a bit more funnier to listen at. Alright, I also made sure that Dr. Awesome, or Björn Lynne, doesn't get as much airtime as he used to. He's only allowed to appear 2 times every hour. Well, he is a great artist, but you don't want to listen to like 5 songs per hour, which for reasons I really don't know seems to happen. I have a theory, and that is the fact that the RNG, the random number generator on the broadcasting software, is really not good. I have rules in place telling you how often a song is allowed to be played, and today one song cannot appear more than once every 28 hours. So that is a thing. Okay, that's the thing. Okay, and downtime. We had absolutely zip downtime. It's been up and running the whole week. And what a week it's been. We actually left Halloween, which is a horrible thing if you ask me. I really don't like that. Anyone coming up to my door will find it closed. I don't like trick and treat, really. But we're past that now. That was this weekend. And I did something much more funny. I actually attended something known as the Syntax Error Halloween Party. Due to Corona being a thing now, of course, I joined it, not in person, but in front of my computer. And we were treated by a lot of nice artists like Rymdkraft, Techman, or Fegelhus. I don't know how to pronounce this, I'm sorry. We had a quiz which was handled by SAS. I did not participate as I was doing other things, but I was listening at least to the music. And we have a number of DJs like FS Freak and Hakushi Yorel, Wayland, and Miss Stabby. Really cool stuff going on. You missed something really nice there. And when the corona is over, I guess Syntax Error will go back to being some sort of nightclub with retro feeling. That is nice. That's something to look forward to. But we're not there yet. All right, we're gonna go on with what happens next week. And, well, more songs, I guess, that's the plan. A little bit more messages. I have decided to postpone getting interviews for a number of months. I want to do that again in January. It sounds like, wow, that's a long way ahead, but it isn't. It's November right now, so it's 2 months, so we'll get there, but I need to focus on other stuff, and that's a thing right now. But I haven't forgotten, and I will resume it. A new front-end server is coming. Tomorrow I will get a new Intel next unit of computing, or NUC, or nuke as I call it. It will be replacing the aging front-end, so more listeners can check in without the system going slower. So that's good. And I also want to now go over to Errata. That is, things that are incorrect. I spoke a little bit about Slay Radio, and I got a nice set of corrections from Luna Jernberg. She wrote in a message the correct times and links and stuff. I don't have time to take this here, but I have put her message in the blog, which you can find on radio.ericade.net, and you should definitely listen to Slay Radio and any retro radio, including this one. Well, as I look around here, I think that's the whole thing for this week. So I intended to give you the next bulletin on Sunday. But yeah, you know, things can be different. And maybe I'm lazy then as well. Well, thanks for listening.